Welcome back to Wiffle Ball Wednesday. We have a matchup between the U.S. Constitution and America's team. This is America's team first game of this series as the U.S. Constitution just won the game before this. Hopefully you guys checked out that game, but we're locking in right now to this pitching matchup. We're going to be seeing it in a little bit. So we have Jacob Powell on the bump, 1-3 record. Not the record that he wants, but he's hoping to get those wins up. We got Anthony Padilla with a 3-2 record. Both have around 20 innings pitched. To be exact, 20.1 for Jacob and 19.1 for Anthony Padilla. Let's look at the opponent batting averages. Anthony Padilla's opponent batting average is .071, excellent, and Jacob Powell has a decent one too at .145. This is going to be an excellent pitching matchup. These are two vets matching up, and I'm very excited to see what they're able to bring in this series. Okay, so for the U.S. Constitution, we have Anthony Padilla leading off, Julian Lopez in the 2 spot, and we got Josh Ikes in the 3 spot. Got some decent batting averages here. Padilla, 3-0 count, and that is a ball high, and he walks. Next we got Julian. First pitch he sees, crushes it! Left field over the wall, and that is a 2-run home run for Julian Tarzan Lopez. His second home run this season. One thing about Julian is you cannot throw him low or else that will happen. That will happen for sure if he gets that low pitch. And welcome home, Julian Tarzan Lopez. Let's get a replay on that one. JP makes a mistake. First pitch low. And Julian drives that one in a hurry to left field. Beautiful swing technique by Julian. And is now a 2-0 ball game. Josh with the 3-1 count. Ball inside and he walks. Running on first base. JP doesn't seem to have it so far. Padilla, 3-1 count. And ball outside and he walks. Next we got Julian with a 3-2 count. And Julian strikes out swinging. That is 1 down for JP. Let's get a replay right there. Julian was the hero last at bat. Tries to do something again, but ends up striking out, and JP collects his first strikeout. Next, we got Josh with the 3-2 count. And, ooh, Josh takes that close pitch, and that is a walk, and that will be bases loaded for Padilla. Padilla 3-2 count, and that is inside on him. That might have hit him, and that is an RBI for Padilla, and it will make it a 3-0 ball game. Next, we got Julian. First count. And hits it to the left side hard, but I believe that is Peter out there to make the play. That flips us to the bottom of the first. And for America's team, we got Jacob Powell leading off, Brett Beals in this 2-hole, and Peter the Kid in the 3-hole. Brett and Peter are making their debuts this season, looking to get a hit. Jacob, though, 3-2 count, gets a walk right there on a ball inside, and Padilla walks the leadoff batter. Next, we got Brett with a 3-0 count, and Brett walks on a pitch outside. Next, we got Peter, 3-2 count, and he walks on a pitch up. That is bases loaded. Back-to-back walks for AP. Jacob, 3-1 count, and he walks. That is an RBI for JP, and that is a 3-1 ball game now. Next, we got Beals with the 3-0 count. That is another walk for Padilla. Everyone seems to be walking here today. Peter, 2-2 count. Ropes one center field, and that is to the wall, and that is a double for Peter. That will score 2, and it is a 4-3 ball game. Let's get a replay on there. He sits on that pitch from AP and drives it to center field. Beautiful swing. It was one of those slider pitches. That is a double for Peter. Next we got Jacob, 3-2 count, and he walks on a pitch inside. Next we got Brett with a 3-0 count. And he walks, and that'll make it a 5-3 ball game. Anthony Padilla just does not seem to have it today. Peter, 3-2 count, strikes out swinging. AP collects himself a strikeout. Let's get a replay on the sequence. We got a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. And AP ends on a swing and a miss. 3 swing and misses by Peter. Jacob, 3-0 count, and that is a ball low, and he walks. And it is now a 6-3 ball game. Looks like it's going to be the end to AP's night as Josh Ikes comes in. This is his 3rd appearance, 1-1 record. 10 ERA, looking to bring that down. Opponent batting average of 142. Josh is one of the new up-and-coming, promising pitchers of this league.
Yeah.
See if you could get AP out of this jam right here. We got Brett with a 3-1 count. And ball low, and he walks. And now we're bringing another run, and that's a 7-3 ball game. Next, we got Peter, 3-2 count. And he strikes out swinging, and Josh collects a strikeout. Only allows 1 run in due to the walk, but gets a strikeout on Peter next at bat. And gets that little floating pitch that drops and gets Peter right there. For the top of the segment, we got Josh leading it off. 3-2 count. And he strikes out swinging, and JP gets himself a strikeout right there against Josh. Got a strike right there, looking strike. Swing and a miss. And JP gets strike 3 with another swing and a miss by Josh. And AP will now step into the batter's box with another 3-2 count. And AP strikes out swinging, gets sorted right there by JP. And AP is probably frustrated after that one. Let's get a replay on there. And AP cannot do damage on that pitch. Now for the bottom of the second, we got Jacob with 3-0 count. And that is a ball up, and he walks. Next we got Brett with a 3-2 count. Strikes out swinging right through that pitch on a full count, and Josh collects himself another strikeout against a power hitter, Brett Beals. Got a replay on there. That ball seems to drop, and Brett seems out in front on that pitch. Next we got Peter, 3-0 count. And he walks, and that is a runner at first or second. We have one runner in scoring position now. For Jacob, looking for his first home run. 3-1 count, ball up, and that is bases loaded for Brett Beals. Beals has some pop. Beals could hit it out. If he wants to. 3-0 count, green light, and he crushes it. Right field, and that is definitely gone. That got lost in the night sky right there, and Brett Beals hits a grand slam for his first home run this season, and that is a moonshot. Welcome home, Brett Beals. They're looking for that ball, so that ball is in orbit with them Spider-Man colors. Brett looks amazing up there. That swing comes around that pitch. 3-0 count, green light. Puts that pitch on a poster. And Brett circles the bases in ease. Beautiful swing by Brett Beals. Makes it an 11-3 ball game. Peter grounds one to the left side, and that is a out. My bad. Padilla came in to pitch. Comes back in and gets that ground out. Top of the third inning, we got Julian. 0-2 count. And he grounds one up to JP. That is 1 out. 1 more out to secure the W for JP. Josh, 2-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. That is ball game. After a pretty rough first inning for JP, JP and his team locks in and gets the 11-3 W. JP secures a W. His record moves up to 2-3 as America's team wins 11-3. Jacob goes 3 innings pitched, 4 Ks, and shout out to Brett Beals with that monster home run. JP looking to get his record even in his next pitching performance, but working 1 game at a time. Beautiful pitching performance. And for the U.S. Constitution, Padilla goes 1 inning pitch, 1 K, gets the out, and Josh goes 1 innings pitch, 2 K, struggling on pitching right there. But thank you guys for watching this episode of Wiffle Ball Wednesday. Stay tuned for the future series ahead. Let's get it.